Elizabeth Selwyn, on this 3rd day of March, in the year of our Lord 1692, we, the people of Whitewood, Massachusetts, condemn thee as a witch. May the flames cleanse thy soul of its evil, of its lust for blood, but may they bring about the death of Abigail Adams.
This is an alert from the Emergency Alert System. WXO will participate with the National Weather Service to alert citizens of the warning. The National Weather Service in New Buffalo, Michigan has issued a wintry mix warning. The rain that is currently in the area will eventually turn into sleet at approximately 3 p.m. as temperatures will drop below freezing. Superstorm Robbie is moving northeast from New Buffalo and will enter the Muskegon area. Meteorologists predict Superstorm Robbie will move east, while going over Muskegon along the way. What? Heavy mixed precipitation expected. Total snow and sleet accumulations of 2 to 4 inches and ice accumulations of 1/4 to 1/2 an inch are expected. Where? West Central Michigan. When? From now Saturday to 8 p.m. Additional details: expect power outages and tree damage due to the ice. Travel will be impossible. Tree branches could fall. Expect significant reductions in visibility at times. Precautionary and preparedness actions. A wintry mix warning means significant amounts of snow, sleet and ice will make travel very hazardous or impossible. Strong winds are also expected.
I had hoped that it was in a spirit of scientific curiosity about the subject. That'll be all.
Bill, how could you?
He takes it all so darn seriously. He's got you all hypnotized.
Oh, Miss Barlow.
Yes, Professor.
Can I see you for a moment?
Winds will extend up to 5 feet. This is the end of the Marine report. This is an OAA radio from the National Weather Service in White Lake, Michigan, serving the counties of Wayne, Macomb, Oakland, and surrounding counties. The National Weather Service in White Lake, Michigan has issued a winter storm warning until 6:05 p.m. Superstorm Robbie has moved into the state, hitting New Buffalo, causing a wintry mix at around 1 p.m. The superstorm went to the West Michigan area, causing a large amount of snowfall, and also a wintry mix at around 2:30 p.m. The storm will likely turn to snow. Also, thunderstorms are expected. Hazard: winter storm. Source: radar indicated. Impact: this snowstorm is expected to produce 8 to 10 inches of snow. Travel conditions will be poor. This winter storm is a line stretching from northern Ohio to Hubble. Cities of Hubble and neighboring areas are reporting heavy snowfall, with thunderstorms also being reported. The city of Ann Arbor will see snowfall at around 3:55 p.m.
We just had an airplane crash off of runway 9er. All aircraft in the airport, stand by for further instructions. Truck 52, are you on this frequency? Truck 52, wait, okay, I think the word coming down from the bosses, we are delaying everything. This storm is getting bad.
Breaking news coming into the WRQ newsroom, there has been a plane crash reported at Metro Airport. The crash happened just a few minutes ago and this is a passenger plane. We are not sure of the origin of the flight, we are still working with that information. Superstorm Robbie is causing a big mess on the roads. Here at WRQ, we have snow and thunderstorms. It is just bad out there. If you don't need to go out, don't. We are doing traffic and weather on the 8s. Let's go to traffic and we got quite a lot here. We have major slowdowns in the Detroit City area. M8 and I-75 with slow traffic. Macomb County, an accident on eastbound I-94 just happened right before the M59 exchange. I'm seeing 5 miles per hour or less on that road. If you're traveling down eastbound I-94 in Macomb County, getting off to Metro Parkway would be a better idea. Grosse Pointe Highway's traffic is moving at normal speed, that's surprising. In Clinton Township, a multi-vehicle accident has been reported on the 19-mile and Hayes intersection. Try to avoid that area. Now going to weather, snow is accumulating big time. We already have 5 or more inches of snow in Howell, White Lake and Orchard Lake. West Bloomfield is reporting 4 inches at this time. This snowstorm with thunder is here to stay. Superstorm Robbie is plowing through the southern lower peninsula of Michigan. Meteorologists are also saying that the temperature will increase in the late hours and the storm will move to bordering cities on Lake Erie. This storm will likely turn back into a wintry mix once it arrives to Cleveland, Pennsylvania and upstate New York. New Buffalo and Muskegon are the ones that have been hit pretty bad with Superstorm Robbie, while Chicago saw minimal damage from that storm. WFUQ is going to pull one of its channels off the air, UTV, which is channel 69.4, and replacing it with weather information with NOAA radio in the background. We are going to continue.
The All-Weather Network local forecast, sponsored by Snapper Lawnmowers. Current conditions in your area. The forecast within 6 hours of the local area. Special weather report for your area, please pay attention.
We analyzed it and filled up. We can leave whenever you like, John.
Okay, Herb. Keep an eye on that other saucer. If we need any assistance, I'll give you a call. Over and out.
It's crazy. Like a heart.
harvest of human flesh. Did you see how those bracelets work?
The National Weather Service in Cleveland has updated the flash flood watch to a flash flood warning. Flash flood warning for Cleveland and surrounding communities until 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Lake Erie began to flood onto the city area. A thunderstorm and heavy rain continue into the warned area. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar estimates. Impact: unusual and life-threatening flash flooding. The following areas will experience flooding: Cleveland, Bradial, Lakewood, Usild, Willowick, East Lake, Lakewood, Rocky River, Bay Village, Fairview Park, Mentor, Ashtabula, Conneaut. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area that is subject to flooding.
The All-Weather Network local forecast, sponsored by GLH Hair Systems. Spray the hair on. Current conditions in your area. The forecast within 6 hours of the local area. Special weather report for your area, please pay attention.
The National Weather Service in northwest Pennsylvania has issued a wintry mix warning for the Allegheny National Forest area. This wintry mix warning is in effect until 12 noon. The National Weather Service has been observing the movement of Superstorm Robbie. It is expected to move into the Allegheny National Forest area. Hazard: heavy mixed precipitation expected. Total snow and sleet accumulations of 2 to 4 inches and ice accumulations of 1/4 to half an inch are expected. Source: radar estimates. Additional details: expect power outages and tree damage due to the ice. Travel will be impossible. Tree branches could fall. Expect significant reductions in visibility at times. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel. Please stay indoors.
What the hell? Fag. Goddamn. This guy drives like crap. Let's push it.
Temperature in the Philadelphia area on Tuesday will be 58 degrees with the low down to 42. The National Weather Service has canceled the wintry mix watch it issued at 8 a.m. today. Superstorm Robbie's strength has dropped to a rainstorm as it went through the state. Philadelphia will see moderate rain throughout the day. No severe weather threat is expected in the city area today. Again, the National Weather Service has canceled the wintry mix watch. The current time is 12:57 p.m.
WRQ time is 5:45 p.m. I'm Rod Cambridge. The Pennsylvania State Police has confirmed that one of the 4 people who have died due to Superstorm Robbie was Brandling Singer. Mr. Singer was the suspect who killed the late Ashley Baring's father last year. Ashley Baring was a suspect during the 2019 Detroit zombie tragedy where she had pushed her autistic younger brother into a horde of zombies. During the tragedy, she was spotted in Rochester, but was able to leave the state with Singer. The two were later caught in Ohio and Baring was later charged with murder, later to commit suicide while in jail. Baring wasn't the only person who was a suspect during that tragedy. The other 2 were Todd Holcomb and Aaron McClure. Both persons later transitioned to the zombie-like state. Pennsylvania State Police say that Singer was hit by a truck while walking to a cabin he presumably was living in. The plane identified in the crash at Detroit Metro Airport was American Pratt 29. 10 people in that flight including one pilot was killed when the plane slid into a large bump on a runway. A popular mystery writer Bob Jenkins was aboard that flight. He died at the age of 64. Didn't enjoy Superstorm Robbie. Well, according to our weather forecast, we have warm weather on the way with a couple of days in the 70s. Us Michiganders like this. Stay tuned to the great news coming up on traffic and weather on the 8s. Are you interested in an art festival indoors here in Detroit? Little Caesars Arena is looking to.
After that, it will explode, and the results will be disastrous. The only person who can solve the problem is Professor Carr. Yeah, I understand, but... But what? What's the matter? The solution is obvious. Get me the professor, and everything will be resolved.
The professor is resting under very heavy sedation at the moment.
We'll tell the doctor to do everything he can to wake him up long enough to give us the formula so we can unprime that damn reactor. God knows this is no time for the professor to be sleeping.
Right. Then I'll see what I can do. Sonia, get me the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Paul, the situation at the base is getting critical. Commander King absolutely insists that he has to speak with Carr. Do whatever you can to enable him to talk with him.
But what can I...
Please stay tuned to the following administrative message from the emergency alert system.
Hey, chum guzzler. I got an 8-inch caulk that's fat. Nice and fat. Got it in my hand right now, and it's getting hard. Nice, big, hard, fat, 8-inch caulk. Rubbing against your cheeks, rubbing against your face, rubbing against your nose, rubbing against your lips. Your mouth needs my caulk.